I have done my degree in Bachelor of Information Technology under Mumbai University. But when I was in my first year of college, I was just confused like you guys about which programming language should I learn first. And I'm making this video for my younger self who was completely directionless in 2020, sitting in home thinking about which programming language he should learn first. Hello everyone, this is Prathamesh Pisa in front of you. And before deciding any language, let's make this thing very clear. There is no best language at all. Every language has its own use cases. Every language has its own objectives. And every language is trying to solving a specific problem of a specific domain. So there will be no one language will help you to build your career in software engineering. But if you want to build your career in software engineering, you will be learning multiple languages over a period of time. So let's discuss about why even we are trying to learn these programming languages. Like what is the reason and motivation behind learning a specific language. So there will be two reasons. Reason number one, you will be get a lot of scope and opportunity if you learn a specific language. Like there will be always company who is looking for example, Python developer or Java developer. So you will be get a lot of opportunity if you learn a specific language. Reason number two will be you will be get a big developer community support. Like if you learn a specific language and that language has a big developer community, you will always get help if you got stuck into any error or bug. There will be always someone who will help you to get into that situation or problem. After defining a reason, we have to decide our direction. Like where we exactly want to get into in our software engineering career. Are we want to get into a FANG company, or are we want to get into web development, want to get into app development, game development, or we just want to explore this artificial intelligence and machine learning world. So we have to decide first our direction, exactly where we want to get into. According to that, we are going to decide our language because every domain has its own language to learn. So first of all, let's discuss about the student who want to get into software engineering or student who want to get placed into FANG companies. To all those who want to get into these big tech companies like Amazon, Microsoft and Google, all these companies in their coding test or in their interviews, all these companies asking something called DSA, data structures and algorithm. To learn data structures and algorithm, you can learn C++, you can learn Java, you can learn Python. But I would not recommend you Python because Python is comparatively slow language than C++ and Java. And Python doesn't have that much libraries and resources to learn data structures and algorithms. So people who want to get into a better placement, they should learn data structures and algorithms. And for that, they should learn Java or C++. You can learn any of them. Both are similar languages. But just remember one thing, by learning these languages, you can able to only solve DSA questions or DSA problems. You're not able to create any kind of project out of it. To create project, you have to explore different fields and you have to learn different languages. The second goal that most of the student has is get into web development. Now if you want to get into web development, I would recommend you to learn about JavaScript because JavaScript is one of the popular language in tech industry if you want to get into web development. People also prefer to learn about HTML and CSS, although those are not a programming languages. But you should learn about JavaScript and you should create projects and website by using this language. The third goal that student has is get into machine learning and artificial intelligence. So if you want to get into a data science, data analysis, or you want to get into artificial intelligence, machine learning, you should learn about Python because Python has one of the best libraries and one of the best resources to learn about these machine learning and artificial intelligence topic. So even I went with Python. I done my project in Python only. I learned about machine learning, artificial intelligence. Back then when I was in my college, I even made a project, a machine learning model, which for exactly controlling all the controls in my laptop by only voice command. So that is what I done. And even I had a great experience with Python. Python is a basically a kind of English language and it is very beginner friendly. It has very simple syntax and functions to learn. So you should learn about Python if you want to get into the machine learning and artificial intelligence world. Now the fourth goal that you might have is app development. Now in app development, we have got two options, Android development and iOS development. In current job market, Android development has got more demand than iOS development. And because of that, most of the students prefer to learn about Android development. To learn about Android development, I would recommend you to learn about Java, and with time you can learn about Kotlin. Kotlin is one of the programming languages which help you to build Android application. For learning about iOS development, you should learn about Swift language. This language is most popular to build an iOS application. Now, if you want to write your code only once and that should be run on both the platform, you should learn about React Native. This is not a programming languages, it is one of the framework that you should learn. And to learn React.js, you have to learn about JavaScript. Then you can learn about React Native to learn how you can write code once to run on both the applications, Android and iOS. Now the next skill that we have is game development. Now in game development, we have got two big players in the market, Unreal Engine and Unity. So first of all, you have to learn about this software. You have to learn how to create a game environment within the software. And after that, you have to learn about programming languages. And for programming languages, I would recommend you to learn about C++ and C Sharp. And in particularly that, I would recommend you to learn about C++ because it has got more resources than C Sharp. So it would be great thing that if you learn about a software and at the same time you also learn about the programming languages. In some of that, it will help you to land a great jobs, and you can also able to create your own projects and own games. So if I talk about the current job market situation, development and software engineering has got more jobs and more demand than any other. So I would say choose the language accordingly. And whatever language that we have discussed till now, there is not that much only languages. We have got many other languages, like we have got Golang, Dart, C Sharp, but these are very specific languages, and I would say these are very company oriented languages. Company uses these languages for complete their specific task, and when you get placed, you can learn these languages if your company require these languages to complete their task. So you can learn these languages afterwards. If you are still confused about where you want to go into and which programming language you should learn first, then according to the current job market, I will give you my take. So if you are a BCA or BTech first year student who just get enter into the college, I would highly recommend you guys to learn about data structures and algorithm, because it will take around 6 to 4 months if you give the dedicated time, and because it help you to get into a great job in your career in future. And after learning DSA, you should learn about JavaScript and create projects which also help you to add in your resume. And if you are someone who are in the fourth year of college, or someone who are from non-tech background and someone who just want to get into a job as early as possible, for them guys, I would recommend you to learn about JavaScript and create projects. And after creating a practical projects of JavaScript, you should look for a job. And the third category student who are just want to explore about this coding field and just curiously want to know about what is coding and how it works, for them guys, I would highly recommend you to learn about Python, because Python is the one of the language which seems like a English almost, and which is very beginner friendly. If you want to explore the coding field and tech field, then for you guys Python is the best option. But remember this one thing, if you get mastered with your first language, it is very easy to you to switch to another languages, because every language has got same logic. The way you write the code might be different, but the logic would always same, like constant, variables, functions and classes. I hope all the things that we have covered in the video will help you in your software engineering career. And just remember one thing, don't be confused. Just pick one of the languages and start learning it. I went with Python and I had a very great experience with that. And it just a kind of, you are wasting a time if you are just selecting and being confused for the languages. Pick any of the language, start with it, and you will be learning multiple languages over a period of time. So getting started is most important than any other, and selecting that languages is not important. What you do with that languages is important. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you still have any questions, please do let me know in the comment section. I would love to resolve each and everyone's confusion. If you watched this video till now, then write in the comment section I watched till the end. If you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. And do follow me on my socials at prathameshpisar2315. I will catch you, all of you guys, in the next one. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring. This is Prathamesh Pisar signing off.